Good evening, man. Time to get some money. Make some money. Last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike here with your quick fix for sports betting. Brought to you by OddsJam. Yes. Maybe we need to crank that down a little bit there, Mike, huh? Get 20% off any OddsJam subscription with the following codes: Bob20 or Mike20. And Mike, there's a Discord link down there. What should people do?
Well, you need to click on that link and join the Discord. It's a great sports betting community. Lots of OddsJam users in there. Lots of advice being given, free plays, just a good time and people helping each other out to make money. You can't get any better than that. No BS, no drama, none of that. It's just a good time helping each other out, making money sports betting. So, yeah, jump on that. It's in the description below. The link is.
Like and subscribe too, folks. We need subscribers. We're almost to 700. Let's get there. Come on. Let's go. Things are getting there. Things are going. Things are rocking. Things are rolling. OddsJam is improving all the time. Mike, I showed Adam McLean screen this morning. He was on the morning coffee show, and he absolutely loved it, folks. If you haven't seen Screen, you need to check it out. $79 a month for player props and everything. And Mike, you're going to show that a little bit later on, right? Or you want me to?
Yeah, we'll jump into that here later on. Give out some plays. We got some underdog and prize picks plays we're going to give out here in a little bit and look for. Try to find some value on. Positive EV bets coming. We're going to talk some sports here and, let's have a good time tonight. Make some money. I got a parlay. We hit last night, the NHL parlay. No, it wasn't anything spectacular. It was plus 147, but it was a two-leg banger and we hit it. So that's what we were looking for, to bounce back.
Okay. Good job. Good job. Now, I went a different route today, Mike. I'm going to tell you this right now. In my hockey video, I played some money lines with some bad, with some high numbers, with a lot of juice. You know what? Because you know what the books have done, Mike, this year. They have said, you know what? You're not going to be able to, if you want to bet money line, we're not going to give you the odds. And you're going to have to go puck line, or you're going to have to go totals. And the puck lines are really tough right now. You look at a team like Toronto that really should have, giving up 3 goals in the first period was just pathetic on their home ice. That was the difference in the game, or otherwise they would have won by 2 or more. Florida's not that good this year. You know it. I know it. Toronto is an improved team defensively, actually one of the better defensive teams in the league.
Yeah, for highest scoring offense as well. So
right.
They got a lot going on for them right now. Solid goaltending play. So as much as we joke on Toronto, well, I don't necessarily, but the social media, as much as they like to rip the Maple Leafs and they're choking, you know what? Give them a chance here. They're an improved team, and let's face it. Last year they lost to Tampa Bay, who went to the Stanley Cup Finals again, and we're going for a three-peat. And they took them to 7 games and had a chance to win that series. They didn't get the job done. So be it. A lot of teams didn't.
You know what, Mike? Didn't. Can Tampa make it 4 years in a row to the finals?
Not to the finals, but don't expect them to go out quietly. I will say that. I don't expect them. Don't be shocked if they snuck into the Eastern Conference Finals again, at least, though. I will say that. That I could see. I don't think they get to the Stanley Cup, but don't be shocked if they, take advantage of one of those teams like Toronto, Carolina, who I'm high on. Maybe they take advantage of those teams that, haven't been able to get over the hump themselves and sneak in to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who knows?
I like Boston, Tampa in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I could see that going 7 games, buddy. And that would be a goaltending battle.
I can't say that it's definitely possible. Tampa Bay's not not looking like a team that's falling off completely, even with some of the pieces they lost. I would not sleep on Tampa Bay making some noise because nobody's going to expect it. I mean, there's no way they're going to do it. I mean, four in a row, going to a Stanley Cup final 4 years in a row. Nah, they're out in the first or second round probably. Well, I think they could sneak into the Eastern Conference Finals.
Got to throw this at you right now. Eastern Conference winner, Boston plus 260, Carolina plus 450, Toronto plus 500, and New Jersey and Tampa plus 800 right now. And Mike, believe it or not, Colorado's still the Western Conference favorite, even though they're not even in a wild card yet. Big game for them tonight. In your parlay, do you have Colorado in your parlay?
Well, I do, and unfortunately, Bob McCarr, I think, is out, and I didn't realize that. So a little worried, but I'm still going to have to roll with it. We're still going to stick with it. I still think Colorado can win this game. Not sure how much I trust Calgary. I getting the value on Colorado money line. I rolled with it. No McCarr hurts, but we'll see. And speaking of which, why don't I just go ahead and share my screen and jump into this bad boy, huh? Here she is. Here she is. She is here. She is here. We've got the Pittsburgh Penguins on the money line. And we've got the Colorado Avalanche on the money line. Couple of plus odds plays on the money line, plus money. I like it. I like Pittsburgh taking care of business tonight. Ottawa lost 4 of their last 5 games. Not scoring a whole lot. They've only scored 1 goal in their last 2 games, so they've been struggling offensively here, and they're allowing over 3 goals per game. I think Pittsburgh lights them up a little bit. 3 plus. I think that's a number that you can look at. 3-4 goals for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's won 3 out of their last 5 games, and they've scored a total of 13 goals in 3 of those 3 wins. So they're putting the puck in the net a lot. And Ottawa's not great at home, Bob. They're only 11-10-1 at home this season, surprisingly. I think we got to roll with it. Roll with it. Pittsburgh's been respectable on the road. So I think we'd roll with Pittsburgh. And as I said, Colorado.
Say cheers to Jordan here real quick.
What is up, Jordan? In the building.
Hey, what happened to your Red Wings last night, Jordan? Once again, the Red Wings are falling apart. They are not doing what they need to do. There is no reason that the Detroit Red Wings should not have won that game last night. They're not playing to their potential. Ville Husso is not playing that well right now, Mike, and I could care less what the season stats show. Bottom line is they're losing games.
I thought about throwing the Coyotes in my 2-leg parlay last night. I was going to go a pretty juiced money line, and I ended up going 2 juiced money line plays last night. But I thought about throwing the Coyotes in there instead. And I know but I didn't.
So that don't mean nothing.
No, but Bob, I got to be honest with you. It's just to your point about Detroit not being able to get the job done. I think I trusted the Coyotes to get a win on home ice over Detroit. I think that would have been the spot to maybe roll with it.
Well, I'm going to give you the Ville Husso stats because you've been all over my boy Bennington. He's got a 3.10 goals against average and a .899 save percentage. So you know what? If you want to go by, and he's 14-10.
Okay. Yeah.
So, not what they anticipated in Detroit. Now we've got some comments in here, Jordan. We got you where we want you. Stevie is about to make a splash. Red Bull cheers, guys. Yeah. Oh, Larkin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You think he gets dealt? Okay. Well, that won't make David Perron very happy, but that's the way it goes. All right. I'm going to let Mike take over.
Yeah, Bob, let's look at a couple of plays here. We got one on Prize Picks right now. We got D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 rebounds. Looks pretty good. Look at what these sports books price this line at. So that's definitely good for I think that's a solid play. I think we roll with that one. The next one, Steven Adams under 8.5 player points. Yeah, I think we roll with this one too. Not bad. You look at what all these books kind of have this price at. We can throw that one in with the D'Angelo Russell play. You got another play on Russell. I like this Desmond Bain play too. Over 2.5 player made threes. Yeah, I like all these plays. Every single one of these that are up right now, I like all of them. Average odds about -136 on it. You could throw that one in the 5 or 6 pick flex. And yeah, D'Angelo Russell on his under 6.5 assists. You could roll with that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we didn't look at this Malik Beasley play on his over 2.5 player made threes. Yeah, roll with. I like that one too. Man, I like all these plays. Like them all. Every single one of them.
I'm trying to bet them right now.
Yeah, go throw that together for a parlay there on Prize Picks. Russell over 2.5 rebounds, Adams under 8.5 points. The Valanciunas play, Desmond Bain over 2.5 threes. You could take the Malik Beasley play over 2.5 made threes. I like all these plays. So if you're using Prize Picks right now, there are some good ones out here that have some pretty good value. All right. Let's jump into some NFL here real quick and take a look at the screen. Let's see, Bob, if we can find any value anywhere on some player props early here.
Okay.
We've got, the Christian Kirk. I want to look at him. I want to look at Christian Kirk here real quick because I think he's going to have a decent game here. Kansas City's secondary, that defense is not that great. I think a guy like Christian Kirk could really, really have a big game potentially in a spot like this. So looking at his over, Bob, look, on FanDuel, they've got it at 66.5. You've got 65.5 on Bet Rivers and Barstool, but look at BetMGM and Caesars, 63.5. And look at the odds on -115 on BetMGM. You can get over 63.5 as opposed to the 66.5. That is pretty good. And I did not mean to click that. And golly, come on. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go back to it. I don't know what happened. Let's look at that because there's a play on Prize Picks for that too, Bob. I think you could take Christian Kirk. You could get 62.5 even. So let's refresh this here.
Jordan.
Yeah, Bob, on Prize Picks, 62.5 for Christian Kirk, over 62.5. Yeah. That's better than the 66.5, 63.5. You got a better chance with that one. I like that play for sure.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence over passing attempts.
Okay, you don't have to cut me off, Bob. You don't have to cut me off.
I'm giving you Jordan. We got an audience here. We gotta make them happy. He's got a Trevor Lawrence over on passing attempts. What do you think? Can you look at that?
Passing attempts? Yeah, I'll look at that play in a sec. You're getting me.
Gotta improvise.
No, you can't wing it, Bobby. Okay. Player passing attempts. Hold on, Bob. Let's see here. Player passing touchdowns, longest completion. Where is that play?
Yeah, I don't see that in there either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a spot for that. I wish you would have just let me keep going like I was. You got me all sidetracked. Let's continue to look here for some receiving yards plays. Let's look at AJ Brown here. 74.5 is what Underdog has that at. You look at what a lot of the books have, 70.5, 71.5. Is there any value on his under, or are we on the over here, you think? Looks like there's slight value on his over. So taking that 70.5 for minus 115 on DraftKings, pretty good. Instead of the 72.5, you see FanDuel's offering minus 114 for 72.5. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good there. If we're on AJ Brown on his over, Pinnacle lines at minus 124 on this. No real value on his under. So the over would definitely be the route that I would take on this, and getting it at minus 115 for over 70.5 on DraftKings right now. That looks pretty good. Let's pick another prop. Let's do we want to do rushing yards? Yeah, let's do rushing yards. Let's see what we got going on here. Should have looked at McKinnon on receiving yards, honestly. But for rushing yards for McKinnon, yeah, not everything's pretty well set at 19.5 there. Mahomes. How about ETN? What do we got with him? Could take the over 67.5. Getting it for minus 110 on BetMGM. Not bad there. I like that one. How about Devin Singletary? What's his lines? Pretty well everything's set, 43.5, 44.5 there. Joe Mixon, here's one. Looks like on Underdog, you could get the 48.5. You could take that under 48.5 on Underdog. But a lot of the books have that line set at that too, though, don't they? Yeah, I mean, not really a lot going on there. See if there's any big gap anywhere. I'm not really seeing nothing right now necessarily. Daniel Jones, you got 45.5. Our Pinnacle line prices this at minus 137 on his over. So over 42.5 instead of taking the 45.5 that a lot of books are showing on it. That looks decent. I like that. I like that one too. So yeah, that's all I've got there on the screen. Some plays you can tail if you're looking to like the Daniel Jones play and the other ones. What's up?
Can I jump in here and show you a couple of things here real quick, folks? This is some pretty cool stuff. So let me share my screen here real quick, and then I'll let you take back over again. So, we go with anytime touchdown scores, Mike. And here's what, the page looks like if you go directly into the game, okay? And I'm looking at this particular game here, San Francisco and Dallas. And we could see, Ayuk plus 230, CeeDee Lamb plus 175, Christian McCaffrey minus 145. But I want you to look at something else here, Mike. First half, anytime touchdown score. McCaffrey scored the first touchdown the other day. If he scores a touchdown in the first half, he now all of a sudden goes up to plus 180.
Yeah, I would roll with that for sure. McCaffrey in the first half. Yeah, I mean, I would take that as opposed to taking him for an anytime touchdown score in a case like that. Yeah, for sure. And plus 180, very good. Yeah. And almost wonder. I mean, he's a candidate for maybe first touchdown scorer of that game, but
could be.
I think this is a safer route, taking him just for the first half.
And then, you've got Debo at plus 340, Kittle at plus 330, and then, Zeke is at plus 360. If you look at those same guys, you can get Debo at plus 150, and you've seen what McCaffrey goes down to, minus 145. I already talked about Lamb. Dalton Schultz, does he score a touchdown again this week? I can't figure this guy out.
A little bit different situation. You got some talented linebackers for San Francisco that can cover. So maybe not sure I want to go to him this week. I loved him that game against Tampa Bay Monday night. We hit that one. That was great. Very good value on him there. But I don't know that I like him in this game, in this spot.
So I'm thinking about switching up this week, and with our Saturday and Sunday videos, since we have less games, let's have an anytime touchdown score for each team and a first time anytime touchdown score for each team. That's what I'm thinking about. What do you think of that? Great value.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Let's get to some comments here. Hey, Mike, I want to tell you what I do with parlays sometimes. If you want to do 3 legs but aren't sure about one game, just make 2 different ones with smaller bet size. That helps the 6, 7, 8 legs hit. Interesting.
Yeah. Good point there, Steven. I like that idea.
And Jordan likes round robins to player anytime touchdown and team to win. You can usually get plus 200 on stud players on teams that are favored. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Very good betting advice there.
Yes, absolutely. Appreciate that insight. Anybody that watches this stuff on replay or watching it now, as we got people in our chat that are awesome people that can give you some good advice too. So always tune in just for that.
And Steven and Jordan, if you're not in the Discord, that link's below, guys. Get in there. Mike, you got some more bets to show or not?
I'm going to take one glance at the positive EV page just to see if there's anything out here that I like. We looked at prize picks and saw the plays that we found. The Russell over 2.5 player rebounds, and the Desmond Bain over 2.5 player made threes. But I want to look at I want to look at some positive EV plays here that we can hit last minute for the people. This is a dicey one. It really is. Emmanuel quickly under 12.5 points, minus 105, but it's pretty good value. I do like this play. I'm going to go with it. Half a unit on that one. Definitely going to roll with it. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, Jokic under 25.5 tonight. Phew. They just played last night, Bob.
Really? Under 25.5?
I know, but I'm trying to think of what he got last night. Because they played.
I think he had a triple-double last night.
Yeah, he did. I know that, but I don't think he had. He had 36 last night, but I mean, back to back. I don't know, man. I'm gonna put it. I'm not gonna touch it, man.
No, don't touch it. I just don't.
I know. If I regret it, I'm gonna be PO.
Well, you get ready to be PO.
I do like Markkanen over 25.5 tonight, though.
Okay.
Plus 108. Average odds are minus 118. Holy cow, this is a freaking real good bet. because you can get it at plus 108 right now on FanDuel, marking it over 25.5 points. Yeah, I like this. I like this play. I'm gonna put 1/4 of a unit on that one. I like the marketing play a lot. McDaniels on his PRA over 17.5 looks pretty good. We'll go a 1/2 a unit on that one. That one looks pretty good.
Jordan wants to set up create a betting group. Let's set up a Sports Nuts group. And there, Debbie Darkham, hit that like button. Hit it. Do it.
Tyler Hero over 18.5 looks good tonight, Bob. Minus 105 on BetMGM. That one looks good. I definitely would take that one for sure. Rolling with that. And what else do we got? Hold on. We got more. Mathurin over 19.5 is plus 100 right now. And this is a really good one. Yeah, this is tremendous. 50.
Yeah, average odds are minus 120. Holy cow.
I know we're getting plus odds on it. That's what I'm saying, man. Some of these lower percentage ones. And you know what I've noticed? Like, if you're looking like, you want to find some of the bigger name guys to bet on, some of these lower percentage plays seem to have guys that, that you may not see a higher percentage play. You may not see a one on Giannis that's a 5% edge. But some of these lower ones, there you can find some of those guys like Tyler Hero over 18.5 tonight. Not a huge edge, but I like Tyler Hero to get 19 plus. This is Miami and New Orleans. New Orleans is Miami's going to have to they're going to have to score to keep up with New Orleans. So here we go. Trae Young over 25.5 tonight, minus 110. Yeah. I like this one too, Bob. These lower percentage ones are definitely worth taking still, because you get to find those big name guys. Now, here's one with Jokic, like I said, man. But I don't know, Bob. They just played last night, so. But yeah, that'll wrap it up. That's good for me. Good for me.
I have to look at something here real quick. I want to see what Jokic, his PRA is, what the number is. He hit 57 last night.
I don't know if I'd take it. I know, but back to back, I'll stay away in general. That's just me, though.
Well, I'm just curious as to what the number is. Okay. So the number's 47.5. Man, that's not a bad. The thing is, you're only going to get it at minus 120. Put it in a Prize Picks 5 flex and get it for minus 119 for 48.5. But you know what, Mike? He has had some triple doubles where he's, had like 13, 12, and 12. So he has had a few of those this year. But I don't know. He's a stud, I think.
Yeah, I hate taking an under on him. So
yeah, no kidding.
Awesome.
No kidding.
Awesome. Let's call it a night, bro.
We are. Thanks for joining us.
Y'all tuning in. Yes. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Jordan, Debbie, thank you. Steven Batza, thank you. Appreciate you all. We'll be back tomorrow night.
Let's keep it rocking and rolling, folks. Let's make some money. Player shots on goal, Braden Point, over 2.5 player shots on goal. And I'll take him for an anytime goal scorer.
Penguins money line.
Yeah, I got them in Colorado.
Lock.